How's everyone doing? Today I'll be doing another video in the Keep or Toss series where you help me decide which Blu-rays to keep in my collection or toss. Get rid of them and purge, essentially. And I'm going to have three choices right here. One I've already decided to get rid of. And the reason I ask for your guys' help is because a lot of times I'm indecisive. I keep movies for certain reasons, like trying to rationalize by keeping them because I like a certain actor, director, or a certain scene, but overall I don't love the movie or things like that. So I'm going to go ahead and go through them, and then I'm going to want your opinion and let me know in a comment down below which one I should keep or toss. First off is the one I'm going to toss and get rid of, and that is The Conjuring 2. I know I'm in the slim minority in not liking this movie. I just thought it was derivative, nothing special, generic, formulaic, predictable. There's certain scenes in here you could just totally predict what was going to happen. Like the one kid pushed the little toy and then it comes right back out. You knew that was going to happen. There's another scene where something else happens and you just knew right away. And there wasn't anything really scary in this movie. The nun, I actually liked the reveal of the character towards the end better. I thought that was a scarier look than the nun. But I know a lot of people like the scary nun look. And there are certain scenes in here, like the song, where, the one where he was singing, like the Elvis song, I think it was. I just thought that just didn't work at all with him singing like that, and it felt like too much of a rehash of the first Conjuring, just in England essentially. And I get that the Enfield haunting, that's what it was. The Enfield haunting was like this popular, famous case, but for me, I don't know. It just wasn't anything special to me, and again, just formulaic and just derivative. So I'm getting rid of this one because I like the first Conjuring movie. While it was nothing new conceptually, it was very well done. One of the best examples of an exorcism possession movie. And this to me was just a disappointment in comparison. And I know I'm in the minority. I know a lot of people like this one better than the first one. I'm not one of those people, clearly. So getting rid of it. Next up are two movies that I'm not sure on. And I want your guys' opinion. First up is Frozen. I'm not the biggest fan of this movie, but I do think it has some merits. It has some value. It does have some entertaining parts. I like Olaf. I like his character a lot. He was very entertaining. The snowman. So yeah, that was for me the best part, that character. And again, it did have some humorous parts which I appreciated. And I guess it has a good moral tale to it too. But again, I'm picky when it comes to Disney. Like I love some Disney movies, and then other ones I'm just And I'm kind of like lukewarm on this one. I guess because it was just so oversaturated, that's the biggest thing. And I remember seeing this in the theaters, and there's a ton of little kids singing along. That was a great experience for them. For me, not so much. And so I kind of think about that, and I think just how this was just everywhere. Again, oversaturated, and I don't know, I think that kind of brings it down for me for a little bit, maybe. I don't know. It's still a good movie, but I don't know, mixed feelings on it. It does have a ton of special features. So there's that one. And then next up is Backtrack, which is, I guess, a horror/thriller. It almost feels like a remake of like a Korean film. I feel like it's one of those Americanized ones. It's not a remake, but it's a ghost story essentially. And I love the mystery and intrigue. Sam Neill's in here, Adrian Brody, and I do like it. And the way that it comes together at the end, you can kind of see little bits and pieces of that coming. There's certain elements here that they didn't fully utilize, and there's certain parts that are kind of forgettable. And whenever I think about this movie, I think this was a good film, but I just keep thinking that there's so many better ghost movies out there. So every time I'm thinking about like maybe rewatching it, I'm like, but I could watch this instead. I could watch that instead. But I think maybe one day I would like to rewatch it. It's one of those things where I'm having a little bit trouble with it. He's starting to see these visions of a young girl, and he's trying to figure out the mystery, and obviously there's a backstory with him, and when he was a kid, and his own child, and it all ties in together, and yeah, so I'm really torn, obviously, which is why I'm asking for your help. Should I keep Backtrack, or should I keep Frozen? Should I toss Backtrack, or should I toss Frozen? Let me know which one I should keep or toss. Leave me a comment down below. And I'm getting rid of Conjuring 2. I know this is probably going to piss a lot of people off, but c'est la vie. You can't make everybody happy. Love the first one. The second one was disappointing for me. But there you go. Let me know which one I should keep or toss. Leave me a comment down below. I'll be doing more of these keep or toss video series because I have a hard time making a decision of which ones to keep in my collection, which one I should get rid of. Again, it's, you know, the idea of getting rid of it seems so easy until you're actually there and doing it, you know, and letting it go completely. Because again, a lot of these ones, that's how I try to rationalize it, keeping it in my collection. Some are really easy for me to let go and I just hate them. If I could see myself rewatching it again, that's the biggest thing. If I can't see myself rewatching it, easily let it go. And I would never care to rewatch The Conjuring 2. That's just me. I know a lot of people love it, but I know when I did my review for that, I had so many negative comments and thumbs down. What can you do? Dislikes on it. But yeah, these movies I think both have merit, but I'm just not 100% sure on them. So let me know, and look forward to more videos of these series too, the keep or toss. Hope everybody's doing well. Take care.